This is the UK's closest rivalry with a distance of 100 yards. Travelling up to the fourth largest city in Scotland, today we are watching the Dundee Derby. In 1893, Dundee were founded first, however 16 years later formed Dundee United in 1909. The stadium situation is crazy for any football fan to see. Dens Park and Tannadice, two old school characteristic grounds only 200 yards away from each other. This is the beauty of this brilliant sport. Dundee United have had greater success in the derby, winning 82, drawing 45 and losing 49. And most recently in the league 18 days ago where Dundee United won in the 88th minute. As an English football fan, I'm excited to see the fan culture across the border. And welcome to Edinburgh, everyone. What a beautiful place this is. I have missed saying this, but the architecture in this city is second to none. I mean, look at this in front of us. This is an absolute joke. I just wish I had a bit more time to actually look around Edinburgh, but we've got to get a train to Dundee. If there's a football club in Scotland you want me to cover, let me know down in the comment section below, and who knows, I might return to Scotland soon. Right, you guys know the drill. Let's take a train from Edinburgh to Dundee for the Dundee Derby. This is insane. And here we are then. Welcome to Dundee. Or is it Dundee? Dundee. One of the two is correct. A bit of pronunciation, probably messed it up, but it's all about Derby Day now.
I have been here 2 minutes and I've already found the Iron Brew. I'll be honest, if you saw my last meal deal, there's not much change.
Just a change of snack, but I'll tell you what, this Dundee station looks quite modern, doesn't it? Also a very cool building behind me, really good architecture, really modern, the V&A Museum. I mean, it's a really good looking thing, to be honest. But I must say, Dundee must have some potential if you come out the station and it's looking like this. And then you walk down here and you've just got this sort of view. This is a joke. Dundee has something to offer here, doesn't it? I did not expect this. I wasn't expected to come here and see what I'm seeing right now. Dundee is also the city of discovery, as you can famously see on this boat. This is honestly not a bad place whatsoever. I'm just walking around here, it's quite quiet on the streets. But nevertheless, I like the buildings around here, the architecture around here. It's ticking the boxes. And then just look around here now. It's just full of architecture brilliance, isn't it? There's so much around here.
The McManus Art Gallery and Museum.
And I've been told there's a bit about Dundee United and Dundee FC in here, so let's have a look. I actually found it quite interesting in the museum, especially finding out that Dundee United were originally founded as Dundee Hibernian, playing in green and white, changing their colours to black and white in 1923. See, something's actually gone into this brain of mine. This doesn't even give it justice on how steep this is. This is unbelievable. I have to put some serious graft to get up to the top of this. I don't think I was going to go up Ben Nevis. It genuinely is not going to give it any justice whatsoever. This is so steep. The only benefit is actually after the game going back to the train station and walking down it. Just to put it all into perspective, we were genuinely sea level. That was mega steep. Mega steep. Oh my God, look at this for a little walkway to the stadium. The floodlights on Dens Park, by the way. Oh my God, that's a work of art. That is literally what you want for an old school stadium. Dundee FC, tick the box.
Nah, that's sick, I can't lie. That's one of the best floodlights out.
You can't even knock it either. That floodlight, by the way, if I got a review on my non-league series, that's a 9.8, maybe even a 10. But look how old school this is, by the way. Very excited to get inside there later. Nah, this is so cool. And just look at that in the distance too, Dundee United. Let's head inside the club shop. I just had to get a collectible for today's game, the pin badge. I mean, it's a classic, isn't it, for any groundhopper? I just seriously cannot get over this. It's absolutely crazy having your rivals literally about 100 meters away. I mean, this is just absolutely crazy. Now look at that. I know in the intro I said 200 meters, but that's me doing research online. But me seeing it visually, it must be closer than 200. I'll tell you what, brick to brick. There's me touching it. I'm going to start a Strava to see how far it actually is, brick to brick. The Strava has started, but this is just nuts. From going to Dens Park to Tannadice right in front of us. It's an absolute joke how two stadiums can be this close and be fierce rivals like they are. Absolutely crazy if you ask me. I mean, look how close this is. Tannadice Park. This is an amazing derby to tick off, I'll tell you that one. And we've touched a brick. There we go. It was exactly 0.1 kilometers, which equates to 100 meters. It's absolutely mind-boggling. I know to the fans of Dundee FC and Dundee United, it's nothing and they're just used to it. But for someone from England and who loves football stories, I mean, this is the perfect one to cover. I do have to admit though, Dundee FC win the battle for the best floodlights. I've also noticed that the closest stand on each of the ground is the away stand. So for a game like today, do you just have like a march from stadium to stadium with the fans going to the away end? I mean, it makes sense, doesn't it? Surely they haven't set up supporters coaches for this match. Surely this isn't right. It's parked right outside the stadium. It's just there. I will be honest, Dundee United have a lot of different floodlights, and that one there, that one approves it, the others don't. But if I'm going to get a pin badge from one club, I've got to get one at the other. It's only fair, we're neutral, we're down the middle, we've got to get a pin badge. The pin badge is required, and I'll tell you what, Dundee United's was £5 and Dundee FC's was £4. So Dundee United, oh, I'm not too sure about that one.
Hello, my name is Ethan Hampton. I'm the commentator for DTV and an admin for the Dens Park Choir.
So the big derby day today, what does this mean to you?
It's everything. This is the game of the season. This is the kind of game where it's, you know, your season doesn't necessarily ride on it, but it can make your season, it can make or break. If Dundee would have a bit of disappointment, but to win the derby games, there's at least a bit of silver lining there.
This is such an old school stadium, it ticks all the boxes. But look at this stand here, you've got to stand behind the goal. This one is so old, just here by the way. That is exactly where the hardcore of Dundee FC, the fans, will be located. It should be a spicy one.
Funnily enough, the last time we beat them was back in 2017. We had them in the League Cup. So what happened was we drew with them in Scotland. We have a League Cup group stage system where if you draw after 90 minutes, it has a bonus point penalty shootout, it's bizarre. But the funny thing was, as a result, they won the bonus point shootout, pretended like it was a win when it's registered as a draw. And because of that, we drew them again in the next round. And then because they won the penalty shootout, it was played here again. So we got them in the week after, and we absolutely battered them.
Okay.
So the fact that
So you're going to batter them today?
Hopefully, yeah, that's the mantra, isn't it? So that was about a week or 2 weeks apart. This is about 2 weeks apart. So I think it's funny. It sets up the same way. The players here, just like back then, looking to make atonement for that initial, that initial result.
It's all written in the stars, isn't it? I'll tell you what, I definitely know this man, Alan Hutton. You definitely know that guy if you're an Aston Villa fan, let's put it that way. How are you a Dundee FC fan when a stadium is this close? Is it in the family? What's the reason for you being a Dundee FC fan as opposed to Dundee United?
Yeah, well for me, yeah, it's family. I was born into it. My dad's been supporting the club ever since the kind of early 70s. Even on my mum's side, her grandfather was actually in Perth when Dundee won the league in 1962. It goes on, the DNA of both sides. So I've dark blue blood in my veins, and that'll be the way it stays.
Go on, prediction.
Prediction: 3-0 Dundee.
2-1 Dundee. 100% 2-1 Dundee.
Yeah.
3-1 Dundee.
3-0 Dundee.
When you look around this stadium with all its different features, look at this old school stand just here. I know I keep reiterating and repeating myself, but you've got to really see the beauty of it. It's fantastic. This is where the old turnstile was. I mean, look how old this is. This is ancient, isn't it? Extremely ancient if you ask me, but look at this. Imagine walking up and then seeing this. It's fantastic. You've got a group of Dundee United fans behind the goal there. I'm sure this atmosphere will definitely be one to remember. And I'm really excited for this one. As an English fan, you don't really know what to expect, especially across the border.
2-1 Dundee. 3-2.
2-1 Dundee as well.
2-1 Dundee. 5-1.
How much does this mean to you then?
It's me, look how close they are. It's amazing.
Other than the old firm, is this the best one in Scotland?
Definitely. It's got to be.
Right, Blair, mate, you'd cover a lot of Scottish football, but this one, I know you got the old firm, but the Dundee derby, describe to me, how good is it going to be?
This is the closest derby in the UK. Passion, rivalry, hatred, this is different. I was here the first game of the season. They hadn't played each other in years, so that has just escalated this derby. If it wasn't already big, it's definitely big this season.
It is.
And when it's a knockout game, when there's only 90 minutes in it, remember there's no replay tonight.
No.
So someone's
going to win.
Go through. I've got goosebumps right now.
Go on, the ultimate question, who's going to win?
I'm saying Dundee, 2-1.
Okay, I didn't expect these guys to be as crazy as they are. This is mental, by the way, the hatred. You can visibly see it. I mean, look how close they are here. Look at this. This is absolutely mental, by the way. It's great to see. It's absolutely great to see. Right, why is everyone throwing toilet roll in? Everyone's gone to their grandparents across the street. I just got a toilet roll. This is just going to be mental. And the thing is, I haven't even kicked off yet. This is all before the game. It's mental. This is going to be unbelievable. I can't get enough of this. This is crazy. Yeah, these fans they're nutters. Flipping it. Fair play to you, Dundee United. Dundee United. Dundee United, fair play. You've got to give credit to both sides here. This is mental. The players are now coming out for the big fixture, the Dundee derby. Dundee FC versus Dundee United. It's nice to see, but this one's a friendly derby, just pure friendliness. Let's see what happens then. Last time it was a really, really good time for these away fans winning 2-1. But this time, can Dundee FC get the revenge? You got pyros going off both ends. This is what it means. The hatred and meaning in this is insane. There's not enough words to actually describe it.
What do you make of this then?
This is insane.
It's not bad, is it?
There's so many away fans, like over there as
That's
well.
a good point.
And they're so loud.
That's a good point.
And I love how young both like ultra sections are.
You love young ultra groups then?
It's quite, they're quite cute. Like, in terms of like, it's adorable. Not what they're going for.
No,
they don't want to be adorable. They want to be intimidating.
Oh, early corner ball. Go, Robbo. Oh my days! It's Murray. Well, this is interesting. We're 1 or 2 minutes in, and Dundee FC have made it 1-0. Unbelievable! Oh, it was off. False hope for these Dundee United fans, putting the ball in the back of the net, but it's still 1-0. They're saying sit down, shut up. I think they're talking to me. Former Dundee United player, goal scorer. Surely not 2 in the first half. Oh, tell you what, this is such an entertaining game, and I can understand that. Other than the old firm derby between Celtic and Rangers, but this one is for sure the second best in Scotland. Another goal here. Go on. Last time I said, come on, Robbo. He put the ball in the box. Assist. 1-0. 2-0, eh? 2-0, eh?
Notification, go.
Go on, Robbo. Another one. Robbo has let us down on that occasion. Well, there's a lot of boos behind us, but my word, Dundee FC are putting up a fight, and they're deserving this lead right now. And that is half time. Dundee FC are the happier of the two sides. Boos ring behind this goal, but I must say, the hatred in this derby is definitely exceeded my expectations. I mean, I knew it was going to be heated. I knew it was going to be chaos, but to this extent, didn't expect it. Right, the second half has started. Here we go then. I'll tell you one thing too, I've been to many fierce rivalries in the UK, especially obviously England, but this one, the animosity and hatred, you can really sense it. But the story of Murray scoring against his former club, you can't write it 2 minutes into the game, insane. Or it might be 2. That should be a goal, you know. I'm going to be honest, he should be putting that into the back of the net for 2-0. I think these guys to the left of me like Murray. Yeah, they like him. The best in Scotland. And he's scoring for me and you. I've just had a little thought to myself. If I scream down this mic, do you think everyone at home could hear? I think there's potential. And I really want to do it. I think they wanted a pen. That might be an understatement. Tell you what, the goal could well and truly be coming, I can't lie. I know I didn't capture that perfectly, but my word on the volley, struck it sweet out for a corner. About 10 minutes to go. I just sense something. I just don't think it's going to end 1-0. No. You can't write this. You off the bar, the rebound, the header, and then the goalkeeper tips it over. This goalkeeper, he's turned into prime Neuer. He's genuinely turned into prime Neuer. It's ridiculous. Look how raging they are. I mean, look how happy these are. This is mental, absolutely mental. They're creating one hell of an atmosphere, very hostile the whole game. But these lot, it looks like it could be their day. The whole stadium, oh, it is going to be one hell of a celebration when that full-time whistle goes. That's it. And Dundee FC are through to the next round. This has been unbelievable. I must say, I've been to a lot of English football matches, obviously, and barely any Scottish football ones. But the Dundee derby, has not disappointed. It has well and truly delivered. And fair play to these fans. It's been insane. But he said, fuck them. The former player of Dundee United. He loves it. He absolutely loves it. The match winner. Oh, that's sick. That's sick. Fair play. If you're going to shithouse it, then he's done it the right way. Now, the Gaffer's loving it. A Dundee derby day victory. You can't exactly complain. They played out of their skin. If you guys have enjoyed the Dundee derby, then make sure you leave a like on this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I'll tell you what, which Scottish football club do you want me to visit next? This has been unbelievable. This has been the Dundee derby, and Dundee FC are through to the next round. See you later. Keep it rolling, keep it rolling.